Hello guys, so today I'm going to introduce you to the free open source software for video editing that I use. It's called Shotcut, and I did some research on this and it seems like this is a pretty good software. It's free, it's available for Windows, Mac and Linux, and then it also is a software that does not take up a lot of system resources, so if you don't have a very fast computer, this will not be an issue. So if you like the contents of this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and also hit the bell for notification when I upload new videos. Okay, so first of all, how to download Shotcut. So you go to your browser and you just go to shotcut.org, and then you would click on this red click to download, and then I use the 64-bit Windows installer from GitHub. So I already installed it, so I'm not going to install it here, but you guys can go and install it. So once you install it, you can double click on the desktop shortcut here, which will open up this main window. So Shotcut is quite user friendly, I find, and it's quite easy to use. And if you are ever stuck, feel free to just go on YouTube and just type Shotcut tutorial, how to, and then just whatever you need to do. So today I'm going to teach you how to import your videos as well as add some filters to it. For example, adjusting the volume or using overlays, as well as how to export a video file at the end. So just a really simple project that I'm doing right now for a YouTube video. So in Shotcut, the main things I'm going to use is playlist, which is a collection of the videos that we're going to use. Timeline, which will be this area down here where we'll be mostly working on the video. And so let's get some videos in. So we're going to drag this fantasy impromptu video in. This is a video of me playing the piano, as well as bringing in this subscribe button down here. Okay, so now that we got our videos into the file in Shotcut, so all we need to do is drag this main video down to the timeline. Okay, and then this subscribe button here, which is asking people to subscribe to my channel in YouTube. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a second video track so that it's an overlay in the video. So it's going to show up inside the main video. So I'm going to click on these three lines here and then click add video track. And then I'm going to drag this green box somewhere down here. Okay. So as you can see right now, it's taking up the entire screen, which is not what we want. So we want to try to make this subscribe button to be transparent. So I'm going to use the filter. So I'm going to click on filters up here and then click on this little plus sign. And to make it transparent, I'm going to choose Chroma Key Simple. And as you can see, the key color is already green, so it gets rid of that green background. And then next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another filter called Position, so I can move the subscribe button around. Position. So with this filter, I'm now able to change the size of the subscribe button as well as resize it. And it's very important to get these things in order, because the first time what I did was I did the resizing and the position first, and then I added the chroma key to make it transparent, and it just screwed everything up. So I'm not sure why that is, but that's just something to notice. I find that I have to do the chroma key first, followed by the position. So let's take a look. So right now the ringing of the bell is pretty loud. It's going to be distracting for the viewers, so I'm going to tone it down a little bit. So I'm going to add another filter. Click on this plus sign here again, and this time I'm going to choose volume, and I'm going to bring the volume down so it's not so loud. Okay, and the main video right now is also very quiet. The music software that I use to record it for some reason always makes the video very soft. So I'm going to type in volume, and I'm going to crank up the volume. So now let's take a listen. Oh, it's a lot better. Okay, so now I'm going to want to add a... Actually, I want to cut out this part first because it's kind of nothing happening at the beginning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim it down. So once I have the double-headed arrow here, I should be able to move and trim the clip down to what I want it to be. So I'm going to trim it down like that. Okay, so now the video should start there. Okay. Alright, so now next what I want to do is I want to add a title slide. So I'm going to click on this open other, and I'm going to choose color. And I want to use a black background, so I'm going to click black here, go OK, and go OK. And then I'm going to click on playlist here again to bring back up the playlist so I can move this color over into the playlist. And then now I can drag this thing down here. Okay, so once I have that in there, I want it to be about 3 seconds long. So let's just trim it down a little bit down to 3 seconds. And move the main video clip in. Okay. Okay, so now I want to add some text in the title screen. So I'm going to click on filters here, add the plus sign, and go text. And then in this box here, I can type in whatever I want. So this is fantasy impromptu. That's the name of the song. And then should be able to resize the thing. And I'm going to add a second text box. And I'm using a second text box because I want this font to be a little bit smaller than the main title, Fantasy Impromptu. So if I put them as part of the same text box, then the size would be exactly the same, and which is not what I want. I want the title to be larger, followed by the composer's name. And I'm going to add a third text box here. Okay, so that's my YouTube channel. Alright, so now that we have all of that, let's take a look, make sure everything's okay. So let's move this a little down. Okay, so now let's work on the ending a little bit at the end here. So we're going to need to trim the end. Alright, so let's click on this main video and get the double-headed arrow so that we can trim the ending. Okay, And what I also want to do is I want to add another filter which will fade the ending. So I'm going to type in fade and fade out video. Okay, so let's take a look. So it fades out. Okay, that's nice. Okay. And then I also want to put in the subscribe button one more time near the end of the video. Let's do a listen. So let's stick the green subscribe button down here. And once again, we're going to add those filters in Chroma. Chroma Key simple. And then I'm also going to add in the position. Okay, so resize the subscribe button down a little bit, stick it here, and then I know the volume is going to be very loud for the bell, so I don't want that. So I'm going to change the volume. So let's listen. Okay, so everything is now done, and then all I need to do now is to export the video. And then I usually pick the H.264 high profile, and if you want you can click on advanced and you can play around with the settings, but I usually just leave it the way it is as long as it's a MP4 format and also in 1080p, and then just click on export file, and then that's it. Okay. So I hope this video was useful. If you liked it, please like and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.